Okay, Chapter 2, Quiz 1 review. For my class, for you guys, this is 1 out of 2 mid-chapter quizzes. So I'm just going to kind of walk through these myself at my own speed, which is going to be maybe kind of fast, but I'm still going to talk through everything that I'm doing. If you have no idea what's going on, if you don't really understand what's happening, I just ask that you go watch my previous videos that I have so far on this chapter, on chapter 2, because this quiz is going to encompass 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3. So going from inequality to graph to inequality, and basically just the one-step inequality solutions of just addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, and just doing one step. So here we go. Draw a graph for each inequality. Now from here, multiple things you could do. One, you could make sure that you can rewrite whenever you're encountering an inequality like this. What you're graphing is the variable. So you can flip it around to be that whatever you're graphing, in this case the variable, is on the left side. If you want to use the arrow pointing trick. In this case, we have -6, so we know the line starts at -6 over here. Is it open or closed? Open, because it is not equal to. There is no line underneath the inequality symbol. And it is going this way. Either because you're thinking from here, alligator eats the bigger number. P is bigger than -6. What the line represents is what P can be. So it's everything bigger than -6, going to the right. Or if you rewrite it like this, P is on the left side, what we're graphing is on the left side, because if you treat this like an arrow, it is pointing this way. So, 2 different ways, 2 different tricks. X is greater than or equal to -6. We're starting at -6. Is it open or closed? It's closed. Something I forgot to mention, why do I draw it above the line instead of on the line? Here you can see it clearly because I'm using a different color. But if, for example, I used black, starting at -6, it's kind of a little bit harder to see what exactly is going on, especially if you're using pencil, and you might just end up scribbling like this the entire long way, and it's not really that clean. So I just do it above to keep things clear and clean and easy to see. So we have this starting at -6, closed because it can be equal to, pointing this direction, or it is everything that is greater than -6. Alligator eats the bigger number. A is less than or equal to -4. -4 equal to can be less than or equal to. Going this direction because A is less than -4. -5 is less than N. Remember, write this so N is greater than -5. Sorry, -5, open circle because it can't be equal to. This direction, alligator eats the bigger number. N is bigger than -5. So all the numbers to the right. 6 is less than or equal to A, or A is greater than or equal to 6. So we start at 6, close circle because it can be equal to. This direction, little baby arrow, because it's everything that is greater than 6. In addition, real quick, let's just go back up here, for example. It doesn't really matter how long the arrow is. If you really wanted to, you could just draw it all the way out here, or you could just do a little tiny one, as long as it is long enough to indicate what direction it's going in. Okay, last one of these. X is less than or equal to -1. Starting at -1. Open or closed? Closed. This direction, because it is everything that is less than -1. -1 is the bigger number. Now, write an inequality for each graph. What we're going to be doing, where does the number line start? Here, it starts at 2. Is what is shaded in less than 2 or greater than 2? Everything that's shaded in is less than 2, which means less is the bigger number. Or 2 is the bigger number, not less is the bigger number. 2 is the bigger number, and then just choose a variable. Why? You could apply the same trick in that the direction that the arrow is going in is what that symbol should be. But only if, like I said, the variable or the thing that is being graphed is on the left side of the inequality symbol. So we could apply all those same things here. You have -2 starting. It's going this direction. Choose a letter, M. Number line starts at 4. it's going this direction, choose the letter P. Or you can think about it logically. Where number line starts at 4. 4 is the smallest number that is shaded in by the line. Okay, this is also, all of these are also wrong, actually. This is supposed to be or equal to because it is a closed dot on all of these. But anyway. Back to 10. Number line starts at 4. What's shaded in is everything that's bigger than 4. Everything that's bigger than 4. It's not equal to, not shaded in, just, I don't know, let's do H. Next one starts at 0. Everything is shaded in is less than 0. So 0 is the biggest number. 0 is the biggest number. It can be equal to, because it is a closed dot. And pick a letter. G. But I can just run through this one really quick. We're starting at -5. It is going this direction. Pick a letter. It's an open circle, so it's not equal to. Now, the next few are just solving inequality and graphing its solution. I'm going to walk through these real fast, too. If you want a little trick because you're thinking, hey, I should be adding 8 because there is a subtraction here, that would be incorrect. If you ever see a number, if this helps you, if you ever see a number without a sign, you can just put plus in front of it and just pretend it's like that. This is a positive 8. Subtracting 8 from both sides, those cancel out to have negative k over here. 10 minus 8 is 2. Now you can either add k to both sides to have 2 plus k is greater than or equal to 0, and then subtract 2 on both sides and having k is greater than or equal to -2. Or the shorter version is just dividing by -1 because negative k is the same thing as -1 times k. We got k on its own. Get rid of the multiply by -1, so you divide both sides by -1. And because we're dividing by a negative number, the sign flips. So it is this way. K, 2 divided by -1 is -2. I'm going to flip it around so that what we're graphing for is on the left side. Math conventions and because I think it looks nice. I'm going to box that because that is our answer. That's the inequality solution. And then we're going to graph it. So we have starting at -2. It is a closed circle. And it's going this way. Everything greater than -2. 15 less than or equal to 6 minus n. Same kind of logic. Subtracting 6 from both sides. Those cancel. We have 9 less than or equal to -n. Dividing both sides by -1. Because I'm dividing by a negative number, the sign flips. And -9. N is less than or equal to -9. -9 is right here. Between -10 and -8. It's going this way. Everything less than -9. A divided by 7 is less than 5. Divided by 7, opposite of divide by 7 is multiply by 7. Multiply both sides by 7. Those cancel out. A is, because we're not multiplying by a negative number, the sign stays the same. A is less than 35. Where is 35 here? It is right here. Open or closed? Open, because it cannot be equal to. This line doesn't exist here. This direction, everything less than 35. K plus 9 is greater than 0. Subtract 9 on both sides. Get rid of it over here. Have k on its own. 0 minus 9 is -9. Where is -9 here? Right here. Open circle because there is no or equal to. This direction because it is going this direction, or it is everything that is greater than -9. M divided by 2 is less than 6. Opposite of divide by 2, multiply by 2. Those cancel out. M is less than 12. Where is 12 right here? Open circle because there is no equal to. This direction is everything less than 12. 4 is less than -1 plus x. Opposite of a negative number, positive number. Or you can think of it with commutative property. -1 plus x is the same thing as x plus -1. And then adding a negative is the same thing as subtraction. So same thing as x minus 1. All of them are the same. But either way, those cancel, so we just have x on this side. 4 plus 1 is 5. I'm going to rewrite this so that what we're graphing slash the variable is on the left side. So x is greater than 5. 5 is right here. Open circle because it's not equal to. Arrow goes this way. Everything greater than 5. Negative 40 is less than or equal to negative 10k, dividing both sides by negative 10. Because we are dividing by a negative number, the sign flips. So it's just k on this side now. Negative 40 divided by negative 10 is positive 4. Rewriting this such that k is on the left side. K is less than 4, whereas 4 here closed because it can be equal to this direction because it is less than 4. 4 is the bigger number. M minus 8 is less than negative 7. Add 8 to both sides. M is less than negative 7 plus 8, which is 1. 1 is right here. Open circle because it's not equal to. Everything less than 1. And now 7p is less than or equal to 28. Divide both sides by 7. P is equal, or is less than or equal to 4. Where is 4? Here. Close circle is be equal to. Everything less than 4. Last one. 3r is less than or equal to 21. 3 times r. Opposite of 3 times. 3 divides. So divide both sides by 3. R is less than or equal to 7. 7 is right here. Everything less than 7. So that direction. So, if you're just here for the answers, number 1, the graph open circle at 6 or at negative 6. Open circle at negative 6. Arrow is going towards the left or towards the right. I keep saying the wrong thing. You could write, if you want to, if you think it'll be unclear on what you've drawn, you could write open right. And so long as it is clear where your number started, your number line, your graphed line started, then I will accept that. You still have to graph it with the arrow though. 2 starts at negative 6, closed right. 3 starts at negative 4, closed left. 4 starts at negative 5, open right. 5 starts at 6, closed right. 6 starts at negative 1, closed left. Inequality for each graph. Whatever variable, I'm just going to say it out loud, of the one I chose, they could all be x's for all I care, but y is less than or equal to 2. 8, m is greater than or equal to negative 2. 9, p is greater than or equal to 4. 10, h is greater than 4. 11, g is less than or equal to 0. 12, x is greater than negative 5. Again, you could have written this first one like this, for example, but if you're nice to me and you follow math convention, you'll put the variable on the left instead. Makes my life easier and it also looks nicer. Last bits. 13. K is greater than or equal to negative 12. The number line is closed. Oops. Right. Number 14. N is less than or equal to negative 9. And the line starts at negative 9. Closed left. 15. A is less than 35. I never boxed any of these. That's my bad. Number line starts at 35 and it is an open left. 16. K is, oops, I forgot a greater than here. It's supposed to be greater than, or not greater than, it's supposed to be equal to. Greater than or equal to negative 9. Starts at negative 9. So it's actually a closed right. 17. M is less than 12. And the line starts at 12, is an open left. 18. X is greater than 5, and the line starts at 5. It is an open right. 19. K is less than or equal to 4, and it is a closed left. 20. M is less than 1, and it's an open left. And the last two, 21, P is less than or equal to 4. Number line starts at 4. It is a closed left. And 22, R is less than or equal to 7. Number line, the graphed line starts at 7, and it is a closed left. So there's the entire thing. If you have any questions, if you have my email, you can email me. If you're in my class on Canvas or something, you can message me. You can ask me in class if you have me, or you can leave a question in the comments. But that's all. Good luck.